Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Last time, we managed to get the last Crystal Star and we've gotten everyone upgraded to maximum. Now we don't need to upgrade anyone else. And I did say last time that I would try to do both other stuff, but honestly speaking, I think we're better off just going ahead to the door. Because I'd rather get that started because I'm going to save all that extra stuff for post-game. So, let's go over to this door. What kept you, Mario? No comment. Anyway, there's nobody here. As such, I can only conclude that I used some special method to pass through the door. Sus. It has all come down to this. Hurry now, Mario. Hold the flow for the last Crystal Star. The final Crystal Star. Look! The door! At long last, the entrance to the Palace of Shadow has been opened. Before Princess Peach falls victim to that fiend, before he takes over the world, you must rescue the princess and stop this cataclysm. Come on, Mario. Let us get going into the Palace of Shadow. And it is finally time for the final chapter, Chapter 8, the Thousand Year Door! Extravagant Palace of Shadow. Ugh, this place is freaky, but we don't have a choice, Mario. We've got to get in there and save Princess Peach before this gets out of hand. Come on, Mario. So the Palace of Shadow is the last area of the game. So if you want to get in here before you had anything else to do. This is not a no point of no return. There's a save block right before this. There is hidden areas as well as a stopwatch right down on the downside that you can't see. There's also new enemies here. This is why I have Goombella out for it. Get your butt over here. Thank you. Okay, this theme is incredibly creepy. Alright, let's use Tattle on this new upgraded version of the Super. This is known as a Swoopola, an airborne blood-sucking bat-like thing. Max speed is 9, attack is 4, and defense is 0. As if losing HP wasn't bad enough, this little creep adds yours to its own. Essentially, it's a flying fuzzy. How totally gross. Don't let it bite me, Mario. No, bite me, Goombella. Thankfully, though, these things have a difference that the Supers do not have. They technically do not hang on the ceiling, so you don't have to worry about it right now. There's going to be a lot of new enemies in this area, so... I didn't even have Item Hog equipped, and yet I still get an item for that. Alright, whatever. Get your butt over here. I thought that would work. Yeah, this area's theme is probably one of the most creepiest theme I think I've ever heard in my life, because I just don't like it. Let's just use stopwatch, because I need to use some items to free up my inventory, considering there's going to be a lot of new items around here. Alright, 2 of them are stunned, 1 of them is not. However, Headpoint will definitely kill the Sulu player. There we go. Stopwatch is essentially an item version of the star power of stop. It's basically just the same as clock out, except it doesn't require button action commands. Essentially, items can be replacements whenever you need them, but right now you get a lot of experience from these enemies. This is the final main area of the game. So we got 12 star points for this battle, and it's actually quite good. We're very close to a level up. You also get a lot of coins for this, so keep an eye out. I thought that would work. I tried. Oh, jeez. Well, this is definitely going to get my level up. Alright, I need to do something else. I probably going to show... You know what? Actually, let's show off Supernova. It is the most expensive star power move, but it does 15 damage on everything. Mash the A button. The way I mash A button is not my thumb. I use my pointer finger as a typewriter. There we go. Now, maximum damage. Yeah. It's worth the amount of experience points you get out of this as well, given the fact we have a lot of points for this. We also got ourselves a level up. Now, my personal recommendation, if you've not managed to get quick change to get up to it, I recommend making sure your badge power is maximum. I also use that move because, 1, I also get my star power back up as soon as I level up. Although, for some reason, the Supras were worth 4 before, and now they're worth 5. I don't know why they changed it. Whatever the case may be, we got a lot of money for it. And I believe there's one more item around here. A Shooting Star, which is 6 damage on all enemies. Very useful, given the fact Shooting Star is the most powerful item it has. Well, besides the boost shoot, of course. There are new enemies as well. Oh, great, a Mr. Softener. I can't carry it. Great, I'm already out of item space. I don't even have Sleepy Sheep. Oh, right, I cooked that. Gotcha. These are not dull bones, they're actually known as dry bones. Damaging enemies that tend to nearly have impervious damage to anything. I'm not kidding you. These guys will not take kill damage normally. They do die eventually, but as a result of that, you remember on the first Paper Mario game, there's a dry bone. It's a Florin Koopa whose spirit animates its bones. Eek! That's so freaky. Max speed is 8, attack is 5, and defense is 2. When its HP goes into 0, it collapses into a pile, but it will eventually rise again. Fire and explosions will put a permanent end to it getting back up, though. A Tribones will sometimes build friends if it feels as if it's outnumbered. And if you don't take them all out close together, they'll just keep coming back. Let's wait Mallow at once. And quick, these things totally freak me out. And Bella's not wrong, these things are incredibly freaky. Outright speaking, when it comes to these dry bones, you want to have partners that can actually deal this damage. For example, Bombray or Vivian is a recommendation. Since we don't have Cooper in this game, we don't have the ability to use Fire Shell. I think I'm going to Quake Hammer them instead. It's easy on my BP, and I ready to do massive damage. Oh good, he was frozen today. That's also something I was trying to trigger, because the frozen status condition is a little bit useful, especially. Now, Headpoint will be reducing damage because of its blast and nonsense, so... They all died. So, we tend to get 6 experience points, and we managed to kill them. If this was Sticker Star, they would come back no matter what. We also give a small amount of coins as well. Another enemy that we've already fought before. Gotcha. I will admit the Palace of Shadows is one of the creepiest areas in the game, and I don't like it all that much, given the fact that how creepy it is. I'm not really too concerned about damage output, given the fact I know I can out-damage these things now. You can actually attack the bone pile, which is pretty funny. But at the same time, it won't do any damage. You're just wasting your turn. If you do that and have another Dry Bones in the field, you can actually stall out the battle similar to how you fought the Red Bones before. But the Red Bones tends to be less damaging, but a Spite Stack. I don't want this. There's no point in keeping Spite Stacks unless you know you're going to get hit. Actually, I don't even need him right now, so... Oh, great. Another one. I don't need it. That's it. You're getting blown. I should probably not do that anymore, given the fact of how expensive FP that is. I'd like to save my items. I'm crying out loud, Spite Pouch. Go away. I'm never gonna like you, Spite Pouch. Go away. Boom. Haha. Oh no. These may be a problem. Now I have to use Bombo Blast. Permanent end, so... Kaboom. Although, I'm pretty sure Merle is going to screw me over and just say, oh hey, you want extra attack? Here you go. That's something of a case in point with me. I don't know why Merle just hates me for this. Let's go and refill our BP, because I just burned through it, like, very quickly. I did not bring my whack, because... Right, I forgot about this enemy. Remember those gold bullet bills in Bowser's Castle in the first Paper Mario? Yeah, they're back. Gotcha. And they also have a Gold Bill Blaster at the end of this. Yeah, there is a reused enemy in this game, and that's pretty much it. Dry Bones, and these guys are definite reuses. That's a Bombshell Bill. These things are repeatedly shot out by Bombshell Bill Blasters. HP is 3, attack is 6, defense is 2. His attack is high, but his HP is low, so you take it out before it takes you out. Then again, if you focus on these guys, you'll never win. Smack that Bombshell Bill Blaster. There are two ways to deal with the Bombshells, but honestly speaking, you're better off just switching to Vivian and then going into her Shadow, so that way you can avoid the fight, because Bombshells themselves do only one experience point. Well, by themselves. Their firing rate is a bit slower compared to the ones in the original Paper Mario, so I'm actually fine with that. I was hoping to smack them, but I guess I got interrupted. The blasters themselves, though, are a bit more damaging. I'm actually going to be smart about this and use Clock Out so that way they can't move for a turn. Because they cannot fall asleep. Bombshell Blaster's panicking. It does not work. I'm not kidding you. That did not work at all, and I'm feeling very sad right now. On the upside, though, technically speaking, there is another way to hit them. However, we have to make sure we have the tattle logs for this, so we have no choice but to use this. They tend to fire it twice no matter what, so we're going to have to actually take them out on this turn. Thankfully, though, Shooting Star tends to do this for us. However, these blasters don't exactly have as much HP as you think. They just have high defense. That's a Bombshell Blaster. No blaster. It fires Bombshell Bills. Makes sense, right? HP is 10, defense is 4. It's really, really tough. Yeah, hard to hurt this guy. The thing is, if you don't take it out, it'll keep shooting Bombshell Bills at you. So you gotta figure out a way to beat it, and fast. This is why I need Quick Change back, because outright speaking, I need that for the move. And I'd like to make sure I don't have to deal with these nonsense every single turn. We're going to use Art Attack and just take them out because it's the least expensive attack I have besides the Earth Tremor, and I don't like wasting my time with Earth Tremor's slow speed. Technically don't need to go after them anymore. There we go. They're only worth 4 experience points right now because we leveled up. However, normally speaking, they would be technically 10. But this is technically worth the effort. A lot of coins for us. We're not going to be able to use any of our coins here at all at the Palace of Shadows because there's nowhere to use them. This room... Yeah, spikes. Ain't that just kick to the teeth? Okay, this is all for nothing. Boosts attack power by properly executing X-Commands. Drops to 0 if failed. So, if you fail them, guess what? Yeah, it's gonna suck. Yeah, keep an eye on the floor. Get away from me. What do you think you're doing? Oh no, you're by yourself! You're dead. If you're a cough, I'm sorry. My throat's just messing with me today. Essentially, this is a floor to keep an eye on because there's a lot of hidden traps. There's no real way to identify the traps easily if memory serves them correctly. I don't think Bomb Ray technically triggers it. Yeah, these guys are by themselves, so it's not like there's a threat. We're 3 star points, though, so yeah, I guess it's good for star point grabbing. Ape! You also start back at the end of the room if you ape! Get smacked by them. And they don't permanently stay out, so keep an eye out where you're going because you want to make sure you don't move too fast like that. I swear, I hate troopers. Troopers. They are so annoying. This room is always one of my least favorite rooms in the game because I just get spiked. I knew she would do this. I knew she would waste my time and increase my attack power for no good reason. I already kill you with 1 jump. I don't need 2. Dang it, Merle. Add that to the counter if Merle fails. Like, you know what? I should probably have done it in the beginning, but honestly, she fails way too often. I'm just overcautious because I don't know where the spike traps are off memory. I knew it. Okay, it's over that way then. At proximity, I don't remember all that one. So there's another one as well as fire bars. You can jump over them or you can be safe by using Vivian's Shadow Vanish. Both tend to be both ways you can do it. Honestly speaking, I'd recommend Shadow Vanishing. Also, this is a new enemy. Upgraded version of the spirits that you fought back in Key Call. These guys are a bit more damaging. I think I can hit him from here. There we go. I run the risk of getting hurt, but it's just one guy by himself. You might as well check the catalog for the Phantom Ember. The Phantom Ember is the strongest Ember type. As a Phantom Ember, it's an angry spirit born of hatred and confusion. So, I'm not too cool with this thing. Heck. My speed is 10, attack is 5, and defense is 0. You'll take damage if you touch it, and something even worse will happen if you attack it with fire. Also, if it attacks you, you might catch on fire, so try to guard well. Let's send this ghoul back to the grave, okay? Please? Don't worry, Gambella, we just need to hammer whack it. So, technically speaking, Ultra Hammer does more damage, so you might want to use it. Unfortunately, this means I have to technically take a hit. Unfortunately for me. No. I say that, but I don't get it at all. 68. We got the 68 now. We're getting closer to another level up. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more annoying enemies at the end of this palace, so keep an eye out. I moved instantly because You know what? Future me, add the goofy scream! To it instead. Yeah, there are now fire traveling down. Yep. Oh no. Woo! Yeah, if you have the other characters, you can actually just hear what they have to say. Vivian's ability is broken on this, so yeah. Technically speaking, they don't hit you when they are above you, so don't worry about it too much! Until they spawn in, then you get burned for it. I'm not kidding, this is actually why this area is a pain in the neck. Come on, game! I swear, this game is a habit and a joking habit. You need to use moving ability only when there's ones above you. I'm not kidding, otherwise you're gonna get yourself burned constantly, like I did. Thankfully, though, there's a healing block right here to heal our HP and FP after we burned my butt over 5 times. Jeez, in that one area, I burnt my butt so many times I came in. This one's different. Gumbello, how about you be a towel and just tell us? What a humongous room. I'd say it was pretty. Even this place feels weird. It feels like the whole palace got cursed or something. Did you just say duh to me? There's a lot of traps. Guess what trap is at this time? I can't believe we haven't run into a trap yet. No, there's no traps in this room. Guess what? The last variation of the Bones archetype. None shall pass by. Let those who disturb her sleep fall into the depths of endless darkness. Kingdom Hearts, is that you? Ah! Eek! May the intruder never find the key to this door. Yep. You have to hit the new bone type, which is literally over here. Time for a mini-boss fight. This is a new bone archetype. You have a spike pouch, and I hate you for that. Let's go identify him, and then we're going to use a high damaging attack on everyone, because unfortunately this is going to be a very tough fight, because that's a dark bone. It's the baddest of the bones gang. Yes, the strongest bones type. Max speed is 20, attack is 5, and defense is 2. When it goes HP down to 0, it collapses into a pile, but it will eventually rise again. Fire and explosion will put an permanent end to it getting back up, though. Its HP is high, so it's hard to take down. Like any other bones, it sometimes builds friends if it feels outnumbered. It's a pretty tough enemy. You better take it out and its buddies out all at once. You can do the strategy of where you can stall out the fight and just make sure you get a bunch of experience. I'm not kidding, that's actually a very easy strategy. I'm going to be smart and just push Bushi on me. Because I need a turn to set up. Ow. Spike pouch. Now it has a reflect on it, so for 3 turns it's going to do that. There we go. So the reflect does half damage on attacks that reflect physically. Bomber, on the other hand, is an explosion that tends to destroy everything non-physically. So, boink. Yeah, you get 20 from normal. So, very darn good. Ow. So, now we've already dealt with his buddies. Technically speaking, he's by himself now. We can technically try to finish him off. However, we can also stall out the fight so we don't have to worry about less experience points. I'm going to actually do that because, 1, experience points is experience points. Also, his appeal is just one of the more funny ones. Hey, you gonna build any buddies? Ow! I also need to appeal to get my star points back because I desperately need it. Unironically enough, a peeler would probably be very helpful to increase our star points maximized. The multi-blind attack is actually one of the more annoying attacks that he has, but honestly speaking, it seems that we're not getting any luck with this. Unfortunate for me, so I have no choice but to actually kill it next turn. I want to give it at least one chance to try to rebuild it against its friends. And it appears to not want to do it. This is not the first time we're going to fight this thing, so technically speaking, I can have an advantage of doing it again. So, bye, Dark Bones. Thank you for wasting my time. 28 star points is very good, given the fact we're now very close to a level up again. Normally, I would stall it out, but honestly speaking, I don't have the patience to deal with its stalling tactics unless I'm cutting. Because frankly speaking, that blasted Dark Bones did not seem to want to build any friends. Because it's forever alone. Ultra Mushroom! Yeah, there's a lot here. More of them! Yep. more Bombshell Bills. And there's Bombshell Blasters. Bill Blasters down at the end of this. Yeah, this is the same case in point. On the plus side, though, we're going to level up very quickly, given the fact that, one, this is going to be the next level up for us. So I'm going to switch around my part. Thank you. Vivian, I need you right now. Vivian's going to get a lot of use in this area, given the fact that she can dodge attacks very frequently. Gotcha. I don't recommend trying to spin hammer these guys, because it's no point in trying that. Bill Blasters are also immune to fire, so don't bother. So let's try Quick Hammer. Quick Hammer does a little amount of damage, so we're actually fine on damage outputs. I'm probably not going to ever use Infatuate, because Infatuate's probably the worst ability in the game, because it just causes confusion. Unironically enough, I could just technically allow the Bombshell Bills to get hit, and then they're dead. But honestly speaking, I'd rather not waste my time. Blaster is down. The jump tends to do less damage on these blasters because they only do 2 damage. While the hammer does a guaranteed 5. On another plus side, though, we level up to another level. That's very good for us. We've gotten 2 levels already. This is actually quite good early on. I'm going to increase my PP again because I definitely need that badge. And honestly, more badge points is also better. And now we've reached a very good total of experience. Blasters drop a lot of money and items. Very good. There's going to be a second one around here someplace. Oh, great. The Embers again. Phantom Embers again. The Phantom Emperor Menace. It's because of the wall is why I don't recommend it, but we got him. These guys are still have 10 attack HP though, so it's not like you can destroy them in one hit. Blasting them does still kill them though. You can also use Coops if you wanted to, and honestly I probably should use it because he tends to be less FP cost. But at the same time, I'd rather use Bombray because, one, he outdamages Coops by a mile. Even though he has 2 upgrades, Coops' max attack power was always 2. I hate Rune Powder. Wait, Rune Powder. That's a new powder. Temporarily confuses all enemies hitting during their actions. Yeah, that's quite good. I thought it was another Spite Pouch. Gotcha again. There's going to be a lot of battles here. So, yeah, if you're expecting no battles, don't. My recommendation, by the way, is use Ice Power in order to get rid of these guys very quickly so you don't have to deal with them. Because Ice Power does increase your damage, and it also makes you ability to jump on fire enemies. Unfortunately for us, we don't have that ability right now, so I had to turn it off because I ran out of PP. Regardless, though, we're pretty fine. And I really hope I can kill this guy quickly. You can actually have a telltale sign with that attack where it's going to aim. The earlier it does it, the fact it's going to attack the front. If it attacks the twist later, then it means it attacks the back. That's simply what you need to do. Simply what you need to do. I don't know why I said simply. Alright, so more of this area to go. I believe the last Bombshell Blaster is on the bottom. Whoop! Yep, I was right. Traffic incoming. Whoop. This one's unintentionally longer, so yeah, it's obnoxious. I'm being careful. I love doing that. Quick Hammer is definitely going to deal massive damage, and Vivian's Shade Fist will definitely kill them next turn. On this turn. So, yeah, very good. Unfortunately, you're not going to get much experience after these guys, so yeah, pretty much. We're going to need another healing block because, unfortunately, FP-wise, it's guzzling down my FP very quickly. And as much as I would definitely use FP Saver, it's not good enough to worry about. So, if you fail it, you basically give yourself 0 attack, It's technically an all-or-nothing badge, and I'd recommend it only if you're good at timing your action commands. So, next up, of course, I want to give my partners a little more power plus so that way they actually deal more damage. I will be getting quick change because I know for a fact I can get enough experience points in order to level myself up in this area. Great! More enemies as well as other things. You know what? We haven't used cubes in a while. Come here. So, I never showed off Slow Slam. Let's do it rapidly. Essentially, it's a high-power variation of the one we fought previously. However, as you notice, Phantom Ember can be hammered. It does not stop you from hammering enemies that are not alive or dead. Thank goodness, because I'd rather not deal with that. 9 star points for us. Very good. There's a save block and a badge block right over there. This is a P up, D down for your partner. Yeah, it's technically a very good item. Ice Storm. Actually speaking, I think I'm going to get rid of that badge because honestly, I'd rather not. I have a lot of damage output anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm actually going to be smart and recover my defense that I lost given the fact that P up, D down causes that. I think Ice Power is 1. Yes, Ice Power is 1. Now I can actually jump on your head without any worry. And deal 7 damage per jump. Good, because I don't like wasting FP on this, because these guys are not going to give me enough FP to do that. Unfortunately, Goombella doesn't exactly have the wedge in the way, so I'm going to have to switch her out for somebody else that can actually do damage, like Bomberry. Unironically enough, the lower frame rate actually makes it easier to super guard enemies, given the fact that it's, one, very easy to time it. Certain enemies just have very near unrelaxable ones, such as Grodus' Magnus von Grappel's second variation, which is a very fast attack unless you can figure out the timing. More FP, also nice. Get out of here, Dry Bones. Boink, and a boink. There we go. So, let's use Bomb and get rid of the Dry Bones over here. I don't think it's going to ever spawn in new ones because apparently the game doesn't like me doing that. I guess the game doesn't want me to do the broken strategy. Super guarding them is very simple, but effective. 9 more star points. Very good. We're actually very close to halfway there for another level up, so yeah, very good. Save block if you need it. I'm not going to use it, so let's continue on. The next area is a throwback from the first game of Paper Mario, where you have to make sure you find the right one that has the torches lit. If you don't have the torches lit, then you have to go the other way. The torch is lit on the bottom, so go there. It's similar to the first game, however, the first game tends to force you to go in other directions, so yeah. Down, down is a pattern first. The next one you need to get to is all the way, I believe it's top. Yes, it's top right. Yeah, like I said, this game does reuse certain things from the first game, so keep an eye out. Now, the game wants you to go backwards this time. So to go backwards, we actually go this way first. Then we have to go up this way in order to get all the way up to the next stairwell. And finally, we have to go backwards again. I'm not kidding. Then you need to head down all the way this way in order to go down this one that has the flame still lit. And we've reached a unique area with any new enemies. A healing block as well as those enemies. Well now, it seems we can get past one dodgy room only to find another. This region is rather like an underground city, What is this place? I don't know, Bomberry. I don't know. So let's go deal with these suckers because they're going to be a bit annoying, and then I'm going to end this off. These are actually known as regular chain chomps. I haven't seen these guys in a while. And that one has a power pouch. Ooh, that's not good. These guys also have the highest defense of all enemies. One of the highest. They can't get frozen, by the way, in case you're wondering, so I wanted to show off that, no, you cannot freeze these chain chomps. Whoa, no! I was mentally thinking of different characters. Boom. Just enough. Owie. Ow! Chain chomps have 6 attack and 10 HP. That pig's gonna get pounded and you're gonna like it. They still drop 10 experience points, so yeah, very good. Power punch, nice. Let's heal that heal block. Thank you. Actually, I'm going to tattle these guys, then we're going to end it off, honestly, because I need the tattle log, and it's a pain if I don't. Thankfully, though, I can now burn my FP as much as possible. Oh! Oh, no. Ape! So, I'm going to give you guys confusion. How's that sound? Both of you guys got confused. Remember those red chomps? Well, these are the upgraded variations. I'm not kidding. The red chomp is the weaker variation. Normal chain chomps are actually the harder variation. As a chain chomp, I'd hate to get chomped by those teeth. They look nasty. In the first game, you technically get these guys in Chapter 2. Yeah, they're here now. Max speed is 7, attack is 6, and defense is 5. 7, 6, 5. Its body is hard, so most attacks won't do much. Plus, you can't damage it with fire or ice attacks. Lucky it has low HP, so you could take it down with a special move or an item. Chain chomps are like super pumped all the time. Don't they ever get tired? No. There we go again. Okay, this time I actually have Happy from early because I'm actually going to save myself from HP. Right. Mamma mia! Hit yourselves. Ha! You hurt yourself for 3 damage. Good job. Good job. That's a Quake Hammer. The game does not tell you that Quake Hammer actually bypasses defenses, so very good. Ow. I think I don't do enough damage. Nope. Gotcha. Finally got him with the Super Guard. I was wondering when the heck was going to happen. Alright, we got 18 star points for this. Unfortunately, since you use the item, we don't get the power punch, so I'm going to heal first, and then we're going to save it and end this off. Because, honestly speaking, I have to cut these areas into bite size, so that way we don't have to deal with multiple things happening at once. So, next time on Paper Mario 1000 Year Door Remake, we're going to be checking out what this tower is. See you all next time!